Easter, everybody. So I had a little scare before I came up here today. My girlfriend suggested that we get a joint cell phone plan. Right? Standard, but it scared me because I know the true meaning behind it, because she says it's to save us money. I know she's just trying to get me to commit to her for 2 more years and have that in writing. Have me sign off on that. So I said, okay, let's do it. But in that case, I need some of the same rules and regulations in our relationship that we have in a cell phone contract. She said, what do you mean? I said, for instance, I want to start you with 500 anytime minutes. And then once those are up, you have to shut up and not talk to me for the rest of the month. So cut it out with the nagging. She didn't even blink an eye though, she shoots right back. Well, in that case, I'm going to impose an early termination fee. You break up with me, you have to pay the next month, plus a $200 fine. I said, okay, well then what happens if I want to upgrade? What if I want to be allowed to have more friends in my circle? She goes, that's okay, I'm just with you till I can find a Blackberry Curve. What does that mean? I think it means I need to find my Palm Pre, sir. There are a lot of apps you can download for your phone, right? If you have a smartphone, you can download apps to make it do things it doesn't already do. Market not saturated though, so I'm coming out with a few apps. Be on the lookout for mine. The first one is called Dial Denial. Dial Denial. And what it is a breathalyzer for your phone that keeps you from making stupid drunken phone calls at the end of the night. How useful is that, right? This is how it works. You throw down a picture at Bob, you stumble out to your car, boop, 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 ring. Hello? Hi, this is your phone. You have a blood alcohol level of 0.25, and that's your ex-wife's number. Goodbye. How useful is that, right? In addition to making apps, I'm also making Facebook games. So download my game. It's called Farmville 2, The Real Story. And in my game, you don't do anything to your crops. You just friend a bunch of minorities and they take care of it for you. I recently had to switch phones. I thought about getting an iPhone. Decided against that because it's too hard to text and drive. Don't act like you don't do it. I'm a hypocrite though. It's okay when I text and drive. I hate it when my friends do it, especially when I'm in the passenger seat. Other day a friend of mine is texting, driving me around, swerving all over the road. I said, listen man, you probably should stop. That's really dangerous and it's illegal now. And he said, I wish I could stop, but this is a really important text. And it's times like this where I wish my phone had something like my computer where I could talk into it and it typed the words out for me. I said, you are in luck. I just got something like that from my phone yesterday. See how it works is, I talk into my phone, and then the person that I'm trying to communicate with fucking hears me. The rotary phone my parents still use has that app preloaded. This ever happen to you guys? You're driving, texting, you hit send, look up and realize you have no idea how you got to the part of the road you're sitting at? Happened to me, I was like, oh my god, I haven't looked at the road in 3 blocks. That is dangerous and hilarious. I've got to tell Mandy. So I make fun of my girlfriend a lot in my act, but we're actually doing really well. Coming up on our 2-year anniversary here pretty soon. That's vaguely the same level of response I gave her when she reminded me, so don't feel bad. My friends warned me about this day. They said right around this point in your relationship, it might start to change a little bit. Passion might seep out. You might notice your sex life getting a little less active. But I'm proud to report that has not happened to us. Still gets pretty hot and heavy in the Trieu house. And I think that's because I often set the mood with 90s slow jams. There's some themes though in these R&B songs. If you listen to a lot of soul music, which this looks like a soul music crowd, you listen to a lot of R&B, there's some themes in them that set a bar that I can't quite live up to. Like, they all sing about doing it all night. I'm gonna do you all night. Special occasion last weekend, so I put on Keith Sweat. He starts singing, "Who can do you all night long?" I'm sitting there going, shit, not me. My record is 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Me love you short time. So click, I hit next song, it's Usher, but he's singing about the same thing. We're making love until the sun comes up. Like, yeah, if we start at 6:30 in the morning, plan our lovemaking around the winter solstice. I'm also lucky I have my girlfriend because I went on some bad first dates before I met her. Like, I went on this first date with a girl who wanted to tell me her whole life story just on the car ride to dinner. So we finally get there. I'm like, listen, can you just give me a nice, concise Reader's Digest version of who you are? And she says, yeah, well, I'm on like this coffee table right here because I'm very stable and I'm artistic and there's no drawers, no secrets. What you see is what you get. Now tell me about yourself. I was like, well, since we're on the subject of furniture, I guess I'm a lot like this couch back here because it sits in front of a TV all day and I don't pull out. You got it. You got the joke. So, I'm Asian American. It's not just because these lights are bright and I'm squinty, sir. People always ask me, what do I identify with more, my Asian side or my American side? And I say it's kind of like parenthood. You know, when like I was a kid and my dad I'd break something, my dad would go, your son broke the lamp, and then I'd hit a home run, and he'd go, that's my boy. That's how I am with my races. Like during the Olympics, when swimming's on, Michael Phelps, gold medals, I'm American. I stand right on my couch, proud to be an American. But as soon as women's gymnastics starts, I'm Asian as shit. Alright, I'll leave you guys with this. My uncle wants to move to Michigan from California, but exactly, I'm getting into that, sir. Let me finish. The bell rung. But he said, I'm a little scared of the snow, but it looks really pretty in those postcards you send out. What's it really like? And I'm like, well, it is pretty if you've never seen snow before, right? So I said, the best analogy I can give you is that snow is a lot like your wife, my Aunt Ruth, because it looks really good in pictures, but in reality, giant pain in the ass. And while you're at work, it gets plowed by the high school kid next door.